Good morning, folks. Today is July 13th. It's a beautiful Sunday. Yesterday, we decided we were going to move the aquaponics system around, so that's what we did. So, as you can see, today there is no upper shelf. What we did was we cut the top of the shelf off to give the plants more daylight. Our fish and our plants are just doing spectacular. Again, when you move them, you lose a few things. We had to suffer from a few of the plants not having enough light, made them weaker. But they're coming back. They'll come back pretty easily, as long as we keep the water going. And you can see here, everything seems to be doing fairly well. The system is coming together really good. And we decided that it was time to make a move to some daylight. So here you go, back side of the system. The wand running across the top is our water in. And then our plants over here and our drain system. The drain just runs right over here to this barrel. That's producing a problem for us, is the flow is all going into that barrel and it's coming out of the other one, so it's raising and lowering the system pretty fast. So we're going to adjust that today by adding a water gate over to the other side. We'll run some of the water off from the side here and run it back over to the other side over there so it'll drop into the first barrel as well. Or maybe add more holes where the circulator's at. Alright, so that's this system. Now out here in the garden, things have been going very well. We did plant some stuff out here in the garden as well. It took them quite a while to take off. But our purple sweet potatoes are harvestable, the leaves, and we've got a nice little blackberry bush going here as well. Our squash, you can see, is growing like awesome, and that's not squash, by the way. That's melons. Yeah, breakfast melons. Our other little plant here is our eggplant. It's not doing so well out here. Seems to grow better, a lot better in the aquaponics. We'll compare that here in just a second. And then, of course, we have our wonderful garlic, which is doing really well. An apple tree and a cherry tree, which we started them in the garden to transplant. Is all we did was cut off limbs, stuck them into the garden, and allowed them to start growing. And that's some of the best parts of it. Now, over here today, we planted some seeds, donators out of stuff coming out, and all of a sudden we have growth. So things are just popping up all over the place in the garden because we just keep donating plants there, which is seeds from plants that we harvest out of the garden and stuff. So our beans today too, meant to show you guys that. Here are our beans. Phenomenal. Beans and peas seem to do really well, and the strawberries. I have a few strawberries if my son didn't eat them yesterday. But I wanted to compare that eggplant really quick, so sorry about all the moving. So here's in comparison eggplant. This one here is definitely growing. It's big and doing really good. Earwigs seem to be a problem in the system. You really have to watch for them because they pop out of the woodwork everywhere. We're trying to grow rhubarb in the system, so we'll see how that works out. And then we also have planted this big boy here. As you guys saw last week, it was like 4 inches less. The leaves are huge. That's called taro. And that seems to be a really good grower in here. So if a person wanted to farm some taro, which is native to Asia, they would have a wonderful time with this stuff. I think adding the light to the plants was a big deal. My son didn't touch the strawberries yet. They're still here. So I figured he would have picked them and ate them yesterday. Alright folks, this is Original Aquaponics. Today is Sunday, and the skies are beautiful. Looks like a good day to go fishing. God bless, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.